Coordinates here. Looks like a location of a coca paste lab in Okoro.
You want to check it out?
Absolutely. The more we disrupt El Emisario's operations, the more pressure we put on him to come out of hiding.
As you go about your day of work, taking care of...
Rebels in Santa Blanca are throwing lead. We want to get some? Roger. Roger. Target acquired.
The attacking is foreigners working in our country. Are that going to be for...
We're clear. Y'all good?
Yes, fine.
Rebels in Santa Blanca are throwing lead. We want to get some? Eyes up. We got hostiles in the area.
I got a narco over here.
Tell me where.
There, by the container.
Alarm over here.
Drone is airborne. I see a second target. Got a third target.
Target marked.
Copy. Target marked.
Target number 5.
Ready to engage. Going on. We rattled somebody's cage.
Oh, that was messy as shit.
Hold up. We got hostile activity. Heads up. Narco with a submachine gun.
Point him out.
Next to the container. See?
Baby makes 3.
Target's marked. Standing by for go order. Got the target.
Target acquired.
Standing by.
No target.
I don't have a shot.
No target.
Watch for civilians. We don't want to kill somebody by mistake. Roger. Target careful. Sicario sporting a submachine gun. Inside the lab.
Yo, whatever you're doing, stop it right now. And listen, you recording from el sueño.
Rally up, people.
Roger. Move it.
They got alarms rigged up.
Wounded that bird. On patrol. Watch out.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. That brings us to 10.
Heads up. Narco with a submachine gun. Close to the container.
Got him.
Hey, we got a narco. Inside the lab.
Destroy our minds. These outsiders.
We're up
Careful.
to 15.
Sicario sporting a submachine gun.
Tell me where.
By the stack of tires. I got a Sicario over here. Next to the container. See?
Tango down.
Heads up. Narco with a submachine gun. Inside the lab.
gobiernos se van a hacer su dispute a otro lado, compa.
That's a kill.
That guy just switched on. Must have heard the gunshot.
I'm engaging Tangos.
Sniper, down, down.
Gringos, hijos de su puta madre. Métanles la verga a todos esos putos. ¡Mátenlos!
Take cover.
That came from inside the lab.
You have paid your dues, suffered the same hardships, accomplished the same success as male co-workers, but because you are a woman, you will always be seen as la trapadora who walked her way up the ranks of the cartel. This is the difference. And orgullosas buchonas, plebes, you know who you are. Many of the women working in Santa Blanca have asked me how I did it. How did
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
¡Tengamos espera! ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a echarles bien mata! ¡Madre! ¡Algo acaba de pasar!
Frag out. Get
¡Esos pendejos deben de estar ahí, seguro!
And like nothing and nobody is gonna stop me from getting what I chingada madre want. And I tell those guerrillas, and I'm telling you, do the same damn thing. It's the only way a woman can win in our world.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
If you don't win,
Site's destroyed.
El Emisario better pull his head out of his ass, or pretty soon he won't have an operation left to run.
That's the plan.
Tango's next to the lab.
¡Ey! ¡Hay unos putos soldados ya aquí, Berito! ¡Quiebren a todos esos putos!
We've got intel on a converted fishing boat near Puerto Grande. It's being used as a cocaine lab. Find the lab and destroy it.
Got another tango.
Two Sicarios. There, by the pool.
I got it. Awesome.
¡Gringos, hijos de su puta madre! ¡Métanles la verga a todos esos putos! ¡Mátenlos!
They've
Hang on, I'll drive.
Better not roll this thing.
Ay, cabrón. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo se está moviendo ahí? ¿Andan alterados, pues?
Deploying drone.
¿Algo se está moviendo ahí?
I got eyes on
¿Qué
the
fue
sniper.
eso, cabrón?
I see a second target.
No fue nada, ¿qué fue?
Eyes on a narco with a submachine gun. Target
Where
acquired.
you got him?
See
Tell me
that
when
floating
we-
Target
Coca
set,
Lab.
ready to assault. Eyes on the target. Yo, cartel gunman. See that floating Coca lab?
Ready to fire.
That's a kill. Sniper out there. Sniper in the tower. I got eyes on a sniper. I got another. That's 5. Sniper out there. That's 10 targets. I got eyes on a sniper.
Tangles are marked. Standing by.
Roger that. Target marked.
Good to go.
Got one.
Eso de la chingada la coca últimamente.
That's a kill.
Check your targets. We got civilians all over the place.
Oh, hell, they found their buddy.
Tango down.
¿Listos o no? Me lleva la chingada.
¿Qué chingados esperan? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
Oh, fuck, they're heading this way.
Hostile down.
¡Se quedan por aquí, cabrones!
Target acquired.
Engaging.
Necesitamos refuerzo aéreo, chingada madre. Las fuerzas enemigas alerta están demasiado pinche lejos.
Choppers approaching.
Quédate donde estás. ¿Ya? Tenemos un pinche helicóptero en camino, ¿ok?
They got backup rolling in.
Job's done. Let's get the hell off this boat before it explodes. Move your asses. This thing's about to blow.
Sniper's got us targeted. Any day you blow shit up is a good day.
Emisaro's gonna have to deal with this quick, or his granddad will skin him alive.
We'll keep turning up the heat until he jumps. Then we get him.
Nomad, this is Pakatari. The damage you've done in Okoro has made El Emisario very nervous. He's terrified of what El Yayo will think when he finds out how much production capacity has been lost.
Sounds good so far.
To make up the difference, El Emisario has ordered his men to take over a hospital in Okoro and convert it into a cocaine lab.
Son of a bitch.
We must keep the cartel from taking over the hospital. It's vital to the people of Okoro and to my people as well. I have sent a small force to defend the building, but it's not enough. They won't last long without help.
Understood. Tell your people we're on the way. Up on the hospital now. Doesn't look like El Emisario's made his move yet. Let's find the rebel CO and tell him we're here.
Right behind you, boss. We got a mounted weapon.
¿Qué tal, compas? You've come just in time. My scouts tell me El Emisario's men are on the way.
How's it looking here?
We've sent away as many doctors and patients as we could. Plus a few trucks loaded with medicines and vaccines. That way, if the hospital is lost, at least there will be something left for the sick and injured. Ya pues. My daughter was born in this hospital. Now here I am, carajo, defending it from cartel thugs who want to turn it into one of their damn cocaine labs. Is nothing sacred to these people?
Nothing but death, Koopa. That's why we're here. El Emisario's men could hit the place at any moment. We need to get dug in tight before the shooting starts.
Roger that. We got rebels throwing down with the cartel.
We're out of the cage.
Taking a shot. We're clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy.
All tangos are down. Area's secure.
This is Bowman. Looks like you really stirred the shit in Okoro. Word of your attacks has gotten back to El Sueño, and he's out for blood. El Yayo's trying to cover for his grandson, but he's caught between a rock and a hard place. El Sueño is demanding an explanation from El Emisario, and El Yayo's trying to come up with a solution that keeps his grandson alive.
What's this do for us?
El Yayo's been on the phone with El Emisario for most of the day, and we've been able to triangulate his position. This is our chance. El Emisario's twisting in the wind. We bring him in now, he'll give up everything he knows.
Give us the location. We'll take care of it. Frag out. Get some.
Don't need that, Johnny. Stay low.
Somebody want to explain to me why we're extracting El Emisario? We know he only got where he is now because of his granddad. It ain't like he's a mover and shaker in the cartel.
You got a better idea?
Sure, leave the asshole twisting in the wind. Why else did we go to all this trouble in Okoro?
Emisario's just a pawn. Bowman's got her sights set on El Yayo. If El Emisario disappears, Sueño is going to have to blame someone else for what happened here. He'll turn on El Yayo, which gives us an opportunity to bring him in.
Damn, when Bowman wants somebody, she don't fuck around.
You got that right.
We got more tangos rolling up.
Congratulations on defending the hospital from El Emisario's men. We couldn't have done it without you.
Don't mention it, Katari. We'll just add it to your bill.
There is one more thing. Before El Emisario's men attacked the hospital, one of my people loaded a truck with vaccines and tried to get them to safety. Unfortunately, he was stopped at the Unidad checkpoint and the truck was confiscated. It's vital we get those vaccines, Yankee. The truck is at the Unidad base now. I know it's asking much of you, but frankly, there is no one else who can do it.
Understood. We'll see what we can do. Ready? Open fire.
Roger. They're on it. Here we go.
Shitballs.
Se enfrentan a nuestras unidades a unos cuantos kilómetros de aquí. Los refuerzos ya están en camino.
Heads up. We got Unidad patrols in the area. Probably a response to all the shit we've been stirring here in Okoro.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Rally on me. That's a kill.
No, take
Frag out.
Ladies and gentlemen, El Emisario has left the building. Killed himself rather than face his own grandfather. That's fucked up.
I feel like we drove him to it.
Come on, man, stop it with that shit. He made a choice.
We need to check the body, see if he's got anything on him. Got a suicide note. Bowman, this is Nomad. We found El Emisario. He's dead.
What happened?
He killed himself. Left a note to El Sueño taking the blame for the loss of the labs in Okoro. Guess the shame of failing his grandfather was just too much to take.
That little shit. We had El Yayo by the nuts, and now this.
Guess he wasn't quite the fuck-up we thought he was.
He just didn't break the way we expected him to. It happens sometimes.
You do this sort of thing a lot?
I do whatever it takes to get the job done. Same as you.
A todas las unidades.
Innovation versus experience. Technology versus tradition. Youth versus age. La Gringa versus El Yayo. I had been hoping they would complement each other, but they could not get along. They were too different.
I have been producing cocaine this way for years.
That's exactly the problem.
Our product was so good, the demand was only increasing. We couldn't keep up. I don't care how you do it. Science, tradition, or voodoo. Just make more. Or I'll find someone that can.
Una novedad hasta ahora. Mantengan la búsqueda. Las tropas hostiles abandonaron esa zona. Todas las unidades salgan del servicio.
Unidad has confiscated a truck full of medicines from the rebels. I want you to take it back and get it to Victoria's people. They'll make sure it's put to good use.
Eyes up, we got hostiles in the area.
Drone is airborne. Sniper, top of the tower.
Roger that, target marked.
Got another tango.
Got the target. He's gone. That was close.
Tango marked, but he's got a civilian nearby.
I got one Unidad soldier.
Tango marked. Where you got him?
There, next to the turret.
These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Yo, eyes on the grunt.
Tell me where.
Near the mortar. Eyes on the gun turret.
Sniper in the tower.
Damn, these guys got mortars. Target acquired. Standing by.
Copy. Target marked.
And it'll give you the good feels, Way.
Why did God create man? The book of Genesis tells us that he created man in his image from the dust of the ground. He gave us free will. Do not underestimate that gift. Free will is the freedom to disagree with God. Some corrupt clergy
Say the word,
will
boss.
tell you that you were created to serve God.
There's another one.
Lost visual on the
Gave you
target.
the means to disobey him if you were only there to be his slave. No. God created us in his
Ready to
image.
engage.
He gave us the right to choose
Kill confirmed.
those because God wanted. Because every man who knows that he was created to stand at God's side will have that divine strength beside him. He will reign over every man who grovels at God's feet. God has created you to live an adventure with him. Show your devotion and be the man that God created you to be. Then take your place with him, with me, with Santa Blanca.
Relax, we're still good. Targets confirmed. Ready to assault. Target marked.
Got the target.
Qatari, this is Nomad. We got the package you asked for. We're delivering it now.
Bravo, my friend. Drive carefully. The glass ampoules containing the vaccine are very fragile. Take a turn too quickly and...
I get it. We'll be careful. Nomad out. Fire.
Copy that. Roger that.
Engaging hostiles.
Todas las unidades manténganse en alerta máxima.
A esa gente de inmediato.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Copy that.
Comiencen el ataque. Nada que reportar por el momento. Continuamos con la búsqueda de los enemigos. Los soldados enemigos rompieron contacto y se retiraron. Es hora de terminar la búsqueda.
Ready? Open fire.
What are you doing? That was a civilian.
Nice job, Hotshot. Your team's done a number on Santa Blanca's share of the cocaine market, and liberating that hospital and those vaccines saved a lot of innocent lives.
We aim to please.
The cartel may dial up their efforts to make up for lost revenue.
Maybe, but if they're not signing paychecks, they're losing loyalty.
You know it. I'll be in touch.
Katrine, I come all the way out here to see you, and it's like talking to a wet sock. Honestly. And look at your hair. Is fighting the good fight taking its toll?
Don't they report on South America and Germany? Hands over Bolivia is gone. It was a CIA front. I was a damn puppet for those American spies, and when I found out, it was too late.
That's terrible. But why are you still here? Why don't you go home? Or come with me to Germany. Stay with me in Heinrich till you get something new.
I have something new. Here, in Bolivia. Look, sometimes I get to treat the sick, but it's mostly research. Biochemistry. And you won't like it.
There's only one employer out here that can afford you.
Yes. The Santa Blanca cartel. The Sicarios even have a nickname for me. La Gringa.
And biochemistry? As in cocaine? Well, you can't, Katrine. You must leave.
I don't think they would let me leave anymore.
Qatari, this is Nomad. The package has been delivered. It's all yours.
Thank you, Kumpa. I'm in your debt. Those vaccines will save many lives.
Bowman, we just arrived in Agua Verde.
Welcome to Narco Paradise. Agua Verde used to be a national park, but Santa Blanca turned it into a place to wine and dine VIPs. Run by this narco junior called Carzita. He brings politicians, judges, and CEOs there for relaxation and cartel-sponsored debauchery.
What's the play?
We need to know who Sueño's making deals with. Carzita must have a guest list somewhere. You get him, you get the names.
Understood. We're on it. We got some intel from Bowman on our boy Carzita.
Javier Coronel Bayardo, which is a mouthful, so let's call him what his rich friends do. Carzita. He's a meppy, a Mexican preppy, or a prepsican if you prefer. His main achievement in life was to win the sperm lottery. Gonzalo Coronel Bayardo, telecom billionaire, is his daddy. Gave Sonny everything. Money, cars, education, BA from Harvard, MBA Wharton Business, DPhil from Oxford to acquire a little sophistication and some good English clothes. Now he gets his own resort to run. This used to be a national park, but Santa Blanca turned it into an exclusive resort. It's here that Carzita does what Carzita does best, making connections between Santa Blanca and anyone that's anyone. CEOs, politicians, judges, socialites, even celebrities. You know who that is, right?